Hey everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of FTL Advanced Edition. So let's get to it. We're going to keep playing with the Kestrel for now. And instead of the Kestrel, though, it will be the Bagel Nation. Change our crew names to the usual. Franker Z. Bagel Z. And Tay Z. And we will stick with the Kestrel. I know it's not the most loved ship, but I don't really have anything else other than the Taurus unlocked, so we are going to stick with it. Chug some Estus there. And time to jump. Okay. Take a look at this map. Well, that is the worst. Not the worst. We're gonna go up. And try and come through here. There are a lot more options up top, so that's where we'll head. I will aid the civilian ship. Since we can pause, it's not too big a deal to not have everything set up as long as we do it as quickly as possible. Ideally, I would have been smart enough to have my weapons ready beforehand. We're going to take out, looks like we should take out their weapons first with our burst laser. And we'll go for their shields so that we don't have to waste charges of our burst laser getting through the shields. And we'll go back to their weapons now. And they shouldn't be able to... Presumably they shouldn't be able to do any damage to us, yeah. We'll go back to their shields. At this point, it doesn't really matter since they only have 1 bar of shields because we're in the first sector. Okay. And, well, why not go back for the shields just in case we only get 1 hit. Okay, and easy enough first fight. Let's see what we get. 2 fuel, 1 drone part, 14 scrap. Contact the civilian ship, they give some more stuff, that's good. It's a decent first endeavor. We will head this way. And continue. We'll go up into this nebula just for the heck of it. Nebulas, whatever it is, they can be kind of annoying. Distress, we'll definitely do that. Distress, higher risk, higher reward. We will hail them. 9 fuel for... Oh, they will give me 9 fuel. I will take that. That's a very good trade for me, at least. Especially while I don't have drones. Hail them. No, thank you. Would like to keep our missiles. I'm not too big on drones. It's just me. Maybe once I get a better ship or something that starts with drones or something, I will be into them, but for now, not so much. Well, this sector has taken out our engines. Let's attack their weapons because they have a missile launcher. I want to take that out as soon as possible so that they can't do damage through our shields. Well, that didn't go too well. I'm going to send our weapons commander, Taern Z, over to fix the shields. We're going to fire a missile at their weapons, since we're not doing too hot. We shouldn't need another missile, though. Should be fine. We'll send Taern back to man the weapons, and fire now at the cockpit to reduce their chance of dodging. Well, I wish I could... Okay, doesn't matter. If the fight had gone on, I really should have attacked the weapons to take out their missile launcher, because that would be dangerous to have around. Let's keep going. We're gonna come down here and, well, yeah, we'll try and hit these 4 sectors. Beacons, I'm sorry. I call them sectors sometimes. Accept their bribe, we're gonna be hero. We're going to be heroes. Grammar, man, it's crazy. We've got an intruder on board. It's Rockman. I forgot to heal up Bagel Z last time. We're gonna send Taryn to help him though in this fight. We used a missile to take out their shields, and we successfully took out all of their weapons. However, they have taken down our weapons, so we're gonna have to use another missile. I'm gonna send Taryn back to repair. I think Bagel Z can take care of the rest of this fight. Okay. We're gonna use one more missile and then power down our Artemis and just wait until we can use the burst laser. Actually, we're gonna leave the Artemis powered up until we for sure have enough power. The burst laser, we're gonna use that on shields. Hopefully we get 2 hits in, and we've got another intruder. Send Bagel Z. Ooh, let's leave Franker Z there. Send those to the medbay real quick to heal up so that we can attack our door saboteur. Oh, and we'll get our next shot lined up. If we can avoid taking one more hit, we'll win this fight without too much trouble. Okay, 20 scrap. Upon closer inspection, you realize that the ship under attack was a rebel scout. It's 2 damage to pick up much of a fight. Destroy the ship and salvage it, or use the leverage you gained by saving their lives to convince them to delay the pursuing fleet. I don't really know what's going to happen. Oh, fleet delayed by 1 jump. Okay. Whatever. I don't know if I guess we would have gotten resources out of the other option, which might have been better, given our current position in the sector. But it's good to keep that in mind that seems like it should work usually. We will go to this distress beacon. Yeah, I think that's our best course of option right now. Lead them to their destination. Okay, we've got a quest now. That quest is doable. Definitely doable. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 should be about there. 2 should be about there. 3 should be about there. We will skip this beacon because I think the fleet will catch up with us if we go to the other beacons. We're gonna go for shields right now. Actually, we're gonna go for weapons because they send our weapon man to go fight their intruder. I'm sorry, that comes from Dark Souls. Ooh, this is not a great situation right now. We've got weapons down. We're gonna send him to repair the weapons and then just vent the engine room of oxygen, hopefully. That will work out in our favor. We will fire burst laser at their shields. Got 1 hit on the shields. Would have been nice to get more. We'll close the doors. Since we have some reduced power, go ahead and turn on the med bay. Send Tae'Ern to the med bay to heal up. And fire at their weapons, since their weapons are completely back online. Oh, they jumped away. I'd like to have that one back, but we'll be okay. It's not the end of the world. And send everybody to go help. I'm not too thrilled with how this run is going so far, but I suppose it could be worse. Ooh. Fleet is jumping a ton. We're gonna go do the quest first. Depending on how the fleet jumps, will determine our course of action after this round. We'll take out know what, we're gonna take out their weapons. Ooh, they have a anti-personnel drone, okay. They're taking down the med bay. We're gonna power up the med bay, actually, and send our 2 non-pilots over. We're gonna use a missile on their shields. Take that down. Actually should have waited to use that until right before the burst laser charged up. You live and you learn. We'll fire again at their... Okay, there we go. We're gonna fire a missile at their cockpit just to delay to keep them from launching, or from using their FTL. And open these doors to vent that. Been a pretty rough fight, especially for the first sector. Kind of just mismanagement, but just turn off the oxygen, save some time. Okay, close these doors, open up the interior doors to let oxygen. I've said this in the previous 2 episodes, but if that doesn't do what I think it does, someone let me know. And looks like shields are the only thing with damage, other than our hull. So we'll fix that, and we will be on our merry way. We should... Is there... Okay, that's not a store. I'm gonna go ahead and get an extra bar of shields and the power to use it, since we can. We're taking far too much damage so far this run, so power down the med bay, power up the engines, and head to the exit beacon. Continue. I think this can lose me a crew member. We will ignore it. I don't remember if that's correct, the losing the crew member, but pirates are cool. Nebula is fun though. Let's go to pirates. We like pirates. We're getting low on missiles. It's a terrible store placement. That store is dead to us. We will hopefully find one elsewhere in this sector. Time to jump. We'll go up here just because we can. Not always the best idea to do things like that. To go to out-of-the-way beacons. I'm sorry. Beacons, not sectors. You know, you look like a military vessel. We're trying to get back to our homes alive. I'm an engineer by trade and could try to improve your reactor if you have any extra supplies. We're gonna take this. Upgraded the reactor by 1. If we can find a store, that's a decent turn of events for us. If not, we might have shot ourselves a little bit in the foot, just like the pinky toe. Too dangerous. We're not messing with an asteroid field. Continue on. Yeah, asteroid fields, I hate them. Ooh, this does not look fun. Solar flares. We're gonna shoot. We only have. Oh, this is not too fun. We're gonna fire everything at their weapons at first, just so we don't have to take any damage in addition to the solar flare damage. Oh. We didn't take any damage there. We should be fine now. That their weapons are completely offline. And we will... Please don't do too much damage. Okay, just started a fire. Should change that. Open up this series of doors. Okay, once this fire is out, turn. I don't like where this is going. Okay, close these doors. I'm gonna send Taeern to the medbay. If it starts to charge up another solar flare, though, we will get out of here. Okay, everything looks to be in order. That went pretty well considering everything. Didn't take any damage. It's not a bad bribe considering we need missiles. But I'm not gonna mess with those scum role-playing, man. This is not an RPG, but looks like I gotta roleplay for some reason. Let's switch the order of that. I'm gonna use one missile since our hull is kind of low. We don't want to take any damage. I guess I should say my hull is kind of low. Not refer to it as we. It's kind of an individual effort. Their weapons are back up. They might be able to do some damage here. As long as we get our burst laser off pretty quickly, though, we should be fine. 4 fuel, 2... That's a decent offer. It would be nice to have those missiles, though. We're gonna ignore it. It's probably not the smart thing to do, because that was a decent offer, but... Gotta teach these pirates a lesson by, killing them. That was not pleasant. Oh, I didn't mean to fire a missile. Clicked the wrong button. Well, 30 scrap and more 16. That's not too bad of a deal. If we let's see, if we hit a store, we might be able to find an interesting weapon. I think we'll be okay. They've got an ion weapon and a laser weapon. I think we'll be okay just attacking their shields. We've got 2 layers of shields, so we should be able to handle this pretty well. Our evasion chance is reduced because of our 1 bar of our engine has been taken out, which reduces our dodge chance. Why is the game paused? Because I always pause it at the beginning of sectors. Kind of not a bad habit, just kind of slows down the YouTube video, I suppose. But it's better safe than dead, as I always say. Now that their shields have been sort of taken down. Oh, good. It's always good to have weapons down. And we'll just power that up just in case something weird happens. Yeah, those guys were stunned. And we'll spin the last shot on their cockpit. No particular reason, just because we can. That's our general order. Shields and weapons first. Depending on the situation determines which one is first. And cockpit, I usually do third. It'd be great, very, very great to have a store. We're gonna go here because we don't want to come here if that's a store, but I wouldn't mind going here if that is a store. We will never surrender. Oh yay, slavers. Slavers are good because you usually end up getting an extra crew member. We're gonna fire an Artemis at their shields. Let's send these 2 to the med bay since I've been too stupid to heal them up after previous few runs. Yay, Emma. Got Emma Watson here. Okay, that worked out pretty well. Didn't take too much stupid damage. Almost did. But we've got Emma now. So Emma, you are going to work in the shield room. The shield room is usually the 4th room you'll want to have a crew member in. And we will set our default stations. Of course, you have to have a pilot to jump, and you'll want someone in the engine room second. 3rd priority would be weapons, and 4th is shields. Let's prepare to jump now. We will come up here. Hopefully that's a store. That'd be pretty nice. Just got a decent chunk of scrap. We need to repair our hull. It might be nice to get some weapons. Reject their offer. We don't need drone parts. we're gonna come down and do this beacon. Probably the next one down is a store, but we probably shouldn't go to it because the rebel fleet will catch up. Drones. I don't want to use our last missile. What kind of drone is this? We're gonna take out their weapon. Ooh, that's not what I thought that was. We're gonna take out that drone. Hopefully before that drone does... Okay, the drone didn't do too much damage. Our oxygen is still online. We're gonna attack. Next we will attack their... Should attack their shields actually, because I don't think they'll be able to... Yeah, they won't be able to get through our shields. I'm just gonna try and take out our oh, let's fire. I'm gonna send you in here to help. Okay. And they'll just keep attacking. We'll take out the shields next. Two missiles. We'll take that for guaranteed missiles, because we need guaranteed missiles. I'm gonna send Bagel Z and Taeern to go heal up, and send Emma Watson here. Oop, press the wrong buttons. Emma, go help. Taeern, go heal. Emma, how are we doing? Okay. Okay, Emma, get out of there. Actually, Bagel Z. Oh, Bagel Z is the one. Okay, is the one repairing. Bagel Z, get out of there. That was nearly disastrous. Okay, now that our oxygen's online, we're just gonna wait for a second, get everybody healed up, and then jumped to the next sector. And I'm very glad we got Emma Watson in that ordeal. Okay, that's not a store. I'm kind of glad. Very sad. And hopefully we'll get a store pretty soon in the next sector. I can't do any of that because I don't have enough drone parts to meet their demands, so next sector. Uncharted Nebula or NG Homeworlds? We're going to go to the NG Homeworlds because that's civilian and, in theory, easier. Store. Definitely go into the store. Because we're pretty low on our supplies and could use something to help us. Drone control, probably won't get that. Like I say, I'm not a big fan of drones. They can be very useful. The Defense Mark II, the upgrade of this drone, is incredible. Crew teleporter, I don't have any experience with boarding, maybe another time. Hacking, hacking is okay, I think. I don't have too much experience with it to be good at it. We can get another crew member if we want. We haven't gotten anything to sell, so we will probably buy one of these weapons. Because beam, or this beam, I'm not familiar with it. Anti-ship beam drone. I don't know why I thought that was a weapon. It's clearly a drone because it's listed in drones. Oh well, we live and we learn. We're gonna buy out their stock of missiles, and probably also fuel. Probably should have bought the weapon first if we were gonna buy a weapon. This beam is most powerful when targeting large, empty sections of hull. Or flat gun. Good at taking down shields, but hard to aim. We're gonna pick this up. Should have spent more of that repairing hull. Hopefully we'll find another store pretty soon and repair some hull. Because I shouldn't have bought so much fuel. We are one system power away from, or one weapon power from being able to use this. And hopefully that should be... Okay, we're gonna use a missile here. We're gonna take down their shields. And we're being boarded. We're gonna send Emma Watson over here to... Oh goodness, this is... Okay. To go fight the intruder. This is where I start doing poorly in runs, is because there's so much to keep track of. But I usually miss something. We're taking a lot of systems damages. And they've got someone repairing in the... we're gonna fire another missile at the shields. We will accept that we need those things, so... And then we will send crew members to go help fix things. And get everybody going. I believe it's 35 scrap we need to power up our weapons and be able to use the flak gun. So that'll be useful. It'll be essentially a replacement for our Artemis, since it will take down shields pretty easily. At least from the description, that's what it sounds like it does. Once Bagel Z is healed up, we will send everybody back to their default position and continue on. Let's head this way. This gives us the most options in the near future. Listen to their offer. A space dock is under assault from the rebels, although the dock is technically illegal within their laws. It's very important for our trade. We'll pay you in fuel and scrap if you promise to save them. We will agree. Quest marker. That's kind of out of the way. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. Or wait, we have to go to either. We will try and get there. We'll see how this works out. We're not going to participate. Store, so probably won't be completing that quest. I don't think we can complete the quest and go to the store, and we really do need to go to the store. We're gonna do this distress beacon, because that should give us a decent reward. Actually, probably shouldn't have done that now that I think about it. Oh well. Because we're doing okay on missiles, and because we're gonna be switching to the flat gun pretty soon, we're gonna fire one missile at their shields, take out the shields, and then send in the burst laser behind it. Hopefully we'll be getting off of missiles pretty soon. Unpause the game. That probably adds like 10 minutes to my videos, me just sitting and yapping about nothing while the game is paused. That could have gone better. I don't think we're in risk of taking too much damage, so... Okay, that went pretty well. We'll take away their ability to jump and dodge. Okay, and that's a decent offer. We're just going to keep up on our fuel store. We have to go to the store now unless we want to backtrack. I should have gone to those 2 sectors down there that... Oh well, you live and you learn. We can't even completely repair our hull. We could sell one of these, though I think we're going to want to keep this flat gun. And the Artemis is a nice... If we have missiles, we might as well have a missile weapon available. And since it only uses 1 power, it's definitely valuable to us. So we're going to just spend all of this on fixing our hull. And carry on my wayward son. Yeah, we won't be able to get to that quest. It's a little disappointing, but... Hull repair drone. Okay, free scrap. Jump here, jump to more free scrap. Okay, we are going to get enough power to use our flak gun. It's called flak gun, right? Let me check that name. Flak gun, yep. And power down the medbay, power up the flak gun. And we're gonna test this out in the future. Our next fight, we're gonna see how this works against shields. If it's as good as I think it will be, then it'll be pretty cool. Okay, flat gun. I guess... Okay, this is a new concept of aiming for me. So we'll see how this works out. We're gonna attack their... we're just send Emma Watson to take care of this guy. Should be fine. Yeah, that flak gun looks to be a nice addition. Burst laser at their cockpit. Yeah. We're not gonna accept that. So I'm feeling pretty confident. I think that's actually worse than what we would have gotten. Emma Watson, get out of there. Heal up. And we're gonna drain the oxygen from here. So I forgot about fire. Of course, it took out the sensors in the process. Once we see this indicator go away, we'll close all the doors and send Emma back in there to repair, and also send our pilot. Actually, shouldn't send the pilot, since we might need to jump away quickly, given that we are in a solar flare area. Jump. Okay. Whew. That was almost bad. Flat gun worked very well for us there. Hail them. Okay. We've got an intruder. Emma Watson has been... Oh, not an intruder, I'm sorry. Emma Watson has been mind controlled. We're going to aim our flat gun at their shields and then target our burst laser at their weapons. Actually, shoot. Well, pay attention to what's going on here. So everybody, well, Emma wants to go help repair the engines. So we need engines. Flat gun. Just gonna keep firing at the shields and hope. Oh, missing. That's not good. They've taken out our oxygen. We're gonna send Emma to go repair that. Emma's gonna kind of be our jack of all trades here. Franker Z has been mind controlled. We're gonna send weapons. Weapon bro to... Okay, Frank, go fix that. Weapon bro, go back. Meanwhile, I neglect all my weapons. Oh, that was a terrible place to aim. We're gonna, once we get another weapon power up, we're gonna fire up our Artemis. Since our flak seems to be ineffective against this much shield. Okay, Artemis powered up. We're gonna fire everything at their shields. They shouldn't be able to do. We'll wait to see what the Artemis does before we... really should take out their mind control. And they took out the Artemis before we could get to use it. Okay, that's really delightful. This is not going well at all. I think I'm just kind of not prepared for this situation. Intruders, okay, that's just mind control. We really do need to win this fight so we can fix everything. If that hits, you know, we're gonna finish this fight. Okay, I was thinking about jumping away. Okay, that was rough. And some more supplies. Okay, that was definitely power up the med bay. Get Bagel Z and Tay Earn, since they have the highest health, are going to go repair our oxygen for us. Franker Z and Emma Watson, meanwhile, are going to go heal up. Okay, Franker Z is almost done healing. We will send everyone else into the med bay. Open the doors. I mean, I assume that's why this hotkey is here. I'm sure eventually someone will correct me. Or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe no one will ever watch this. And we're ready to go. I'm getting a decent amount of scrap ready for the next sector. Hopefully we'll get another damage increase or something in this sector. There's a store that store can only be accessed from here and here, so we're going to go to the store immediately and see if we can find something good. It'd be nice to have a little more scrap going into to the store, but additional, that's useful, but not necessary. We don't have a battery backup, that's not useful. Could get an unupgraded burst laser chain ion. Chain ions can be useful, in my experience. 55. It might be in our best interest, however, not to. Let's get it. And to use it with our burst laser, we need to upgrade our ship quite a bit. I'm trying to decide if this is worth it. Chain ion. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Drains and lock systems improves with consecutive shots. For now, we're gonna focus on our flak ion strategery. We have to upgrade our weapons and our reactor once to use it along with our burst laser, the chain ion. We'll probably see if we can do that by the end of the sector, assuming everything goes well. This is probably going to do damage to us. Emma is gone. Well, that was very disappointing. I knew I shouldn't have done that, but I still went for it. Should have read the whole thing, probably. Intruders, okay. I really do miss having Emma. Now that okay, we're going to let these guys fight and power up the medbay as soon as we can. We're just gonna cycle people in and out so we don't take unnecessary damage or just waste time. Say, Ern, get out of there. Bagel Z, get out of there. Franker Z, get in there. Tay Ern, get back. Franker Z, get out. Okay. Tay Ern, get out. Okay, we're gonna get everybody back up to full health real quick, and then I think we should be able to take care of the rest of this. This fight. Seems to have gone pretty well, I think. Yeah. Taylor, we're gonna send you to the... Okay, that worked out very well. They did 3 bars of damage to our weapons, but took care of it pretty quickly. Send everybody to the medbay to heal up, and then we'll repower our weapons and get moving. I like those encounters where you just have intruders or you don't have a ship combat involved, because it's easier for me to focus on that many fewer things. But you don't really get anything out of it, so it's not as desirable in many ways. Continue. We're going to fire a flak gun at their shields and take out their weapons with our burst laser. Hopefully all that will work out well. We've got another intruder. I'm going to send Taerin to go take care of it since it is in the med bay. Okay, that worked out well. That volley. Do the same thing again. Might auto fire actually. We'll pay more attention to this fight going on right here. Okay, need to fire the flak gun and the burst laser more closely together actually. So we will turn off auto fire. Oh, well, we don't have a choice about it now. Well, I was gonna save that. Flak gun, we're just gonna aim it at the shields while we can. Okay, get the flak gun, we're gonna aim that at the shields and aim the burst laser at the shields after the flak gun has gone through. Hopefully take that out for Taerin, get to the medbay. fire everything in the cockpit this time around. There we go. I'm really liking this flat gun. I can't imagine how good an upgraded one is, the Mark II or III. Taeern shouldn't be the one repairing since he also needs to heal just for time's sake, but we're gonna bite that bullet. Nope, idiot. Need to keep the medbay on. I do stupid things like that, especially when I'm recording or streaming. I'm preoccupied with other things. I think that seems to be the theme of this video, being preoccupied with other events and not being as effective. Let's jump. We'll come here. Next. Aim at their shields, and assuming the flat gun goes through, we will... boarding. All of this boarding. I'm not appreciating it too much. Okay, that went pretty well. We'll do the same thing, but aim at their shields this time. I don't like that beam weapon. Taeern, get to the medbay. Since our engines, or our shields have been taken down by the White Dwarf. Okay. That means we have power to spare. I'm going to send our pilot actually to go... Ooh, our flat gun's about to go offline. Okay, let's power up the Artemis. Hopefully delay the sabotage of our systems. We're not going to accept that. Okay, we'll be back to default positions for now. Oh, we need to be firing. Well, there. And this last ball should take them out. Okay. Send people to heal now. We'll take care of this last intruder. We should be fine. Okay, we'll heal everybody up. Oh goodness, everything went out. Default positions, everyone. Once our engines are back up. Oh, let's go repair those shields. I didn't notice the damage. Yeah, I'm sorry for these extended boring stretches. Some of this is the game itself, and some of it's just me being slow to fix things and such. And unpower them, power up the engines. This chain ion, we should have enough scrap soon to take care of it. We can't use it right. We can't do that right now while we're in danger. We're to come here and then go to the store. Actually, it's a very poor placement of a store for us. We have to backtrack regardless to go to it. Well, we will go here and we'll just backtrack once so that we can go to the store next turn. Ooh, our shields are still not quite up. Flak and burst laser. Burst laser will go at the weapons. I really do miss having Emma Watson with us. She was a welcome addition to our crew. Okay, they're trying to get away. We're gonna fire everything at their cockpits. Hopefully something gets through. Should be fine since they don't have shields up. We're gonna take that. That's a decent offer. And get Taeern to the medbay. Franker Z is gonna come fix this, and we're gonna send Bagel Z behind him just in case he loses too much health before he can finish repairing. Send Franker Z to the medbay. We'll power up the medbay since we've got someone in there, and send everybody to the medbay. Yay! Bum, 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 bum. The ship just still exploded. Okay. It's fine with me. Do the oxygen thing for that one room that we're not going to spend any time in. We're going to go to the store now. It's going to waste 1 fuel going to a sector or a beacon we've already been to. Heavy ion, and this can disable systems. That can be useful. Hull laser. We had that, I think, on our last playthrough. Or it might have been a missile version of that. These are all unupgraded. I don't really like any of them. However, we are going to get the backup battery because it's here. We're going to fix our hull, and I kind of want to save our scrap. My scrap, whatever it is. Ship, we can get one more. Let's get one more power here in weapon. Oh, never mind, can't do that. Don't have enough scrap. That's why I wanted to save. And we're gonna try and start using the chain eye up next. Once we can get a little bit more scrap, we're gonna have jump here. It's a waste of a fuel technically, but in the name of going to a store and picking up that backup battery isn't such a bad thing at all. I don't like that. I don't think I've ever gotten a good result out of that. I don't know if that... I assume that's always the case. Might not be. 7 fuel for... Oh, definitely. I'm fine. We don't want to do that. Civilian sector or NG controlled, okay. We're going to go to civilian for our sector 5. Feeling comfortable so far this run, which means something is about to go terribly wrong. I wouldn't call it terribly wrong, but getting a store this early in our position isn't great. We're going to get to go to two beacons before get one useless beacon. Intervene and defend. We should get 2 rewards for doing this. This is where things start to get hairy because enemies are going to start having 3 shields, pretty standard. And this is usually where my run's in. Okay, that was good. We're going to send another flak, and we're going to try and take out their shields one more time. Ooh, they got some good hits in there. Oh, and that was misplayed also. We're gonna wait for our flak to come back, actually, before... Ooh. It's a lot of stuff going on. We're gonna fire up our Artemis since our flak gun is down. We're just gonna keep firing at their... Actually, we need to fire at their shields. And get the flak gun back up. We're going to wait to fire our burst laser until after our flak gun is charged. Now... Ooh, didn't handle that the best. And like I said, something is about to go terribly wrong. We are taking so much damage. I know there's a lot of management I could have done better there. Since they took us from full health to almost dead very, very quickly. We're gonna fix the oxygen first. Power up the med bay, just because we can. Franco Z, go work on the shields. Bagel Z, go work on the backup battery. And Tay-Earn, go help with the shields. Bagel Z, come fix the weapons. So yeah, what did I say about something going terribly wrong? Good thing is we have a store coming up, so we'll be able to repair most, if not all, of our damage. Yeah. Everyone took damage during that sequence of events. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. That just went pretty poorly. I probably should rewatch this just to learn from those mistakes. Nonetheless, we get a store here. And 69 to repair. Okay, keep that in mind. We probably won't get a crew member because they're expensive. These two have faster repair. This one probably isn't useful because we have a pilot that I think has already leveled up their piloting skills. Advanced FTL navigation allows the ship to jump to... Ooh, that's not... Well, that can be very useful, I'm assuming, if you use it properly. Charged laser... that's tempting. Really is tempting. One shot can get up to 4, does 1 damage per shot. And a 5-second charge time. I can't really turn that down, honestly. I'm gonna get all the way back up to right below full hull. Actually, let's decide what we want to sell since we have. We'll definitely let's go to store. We're gonna sell this drone most definitely. Let's go. Finish repairing our hull. And see if we want to, let's see, this chain ion we bought. The flat gun is proving useful. Did we buy the chain ion? I think we did. I think we bought all 3 of these weapons. The Artemis is just useful to have because it's closer to a guaranteed hull damage. The chain ion will take out systems. This will get 4 shots very quickly, so that can be very powerful in just a few volleys. We've got a lot of missiles, so I'm going to keep the art. I think we're going to keep everything we have. We should get enough scrap to upgrade our weapons so that we can use either the chain ion or our charge laser pretty soon. We're going to do this distress call next. Promise to help. Okay, got stuff out of it. We'll go up here. We've got a lot of scrap out of that. We can upgrade our weapons now, since we have the backup battery. Well, let's talk about that in a minute. Once we're done dealing with our intruders, where are they? Where are they attacking? They're attacking the sensors. Okay, send 2 people in here. Franker Z, go ahead and cycle out of there, and Tahern, get back. Bagel Z, get into med bay. Tahern, get out. Franker Z, get back in. Okay. Fancy button mashing here. This is where it's very good to know your hotkeys for your crew, especially when you have to cycle them in and out of fights for healing. Okay, let's look at our ship. We can get 1 more weapon power. Let's just go ahead and get that so we can use our flat gun might be the first thing we get rid of, I'm thinking. Because the Artemis is a very nice backup. Our chain ion, well, that starts doing up to 4. I think between what we have, we should have a solution that synergizes fairly well. Because we have the backup battery now, we can use that to power our extra bar of shields. We can use that to power anything, I guess. could just get enough power to on the reactor to keep everything powered up. I'm gonna do that just to be safe. As you might have seen in the last video, I'm pretty bad at remembering to turn on the backup battery. I kind of just bought it because I know it's useful. If you're smart. We're gonna try starting off with the charge laser. Actually, we're gonna have that number one. We're gonna just bombard our next fight with lasers. That store. We're gonna try and get to it. Try. Okay, we're gonna just try and bombard. They have hacking. We're gonna turn on auto fire just because this charge recharges so quickly. Probably gonna need to switch to our ion. Yeah, that's not working out too well for us. Cool. Okay, chain ion. We're gonna fire that. Turn off auto fire for now. Well, we're not taking damage yet, although that missile was very scary. Okay. Now we're taking damage. Okay, we're gonna auto-fire our chain ion at their shields every time, and then auto-fire our burst laser at their weapons to try and take those out. If they keep trying to hack our oxygen, that's not a big deal. Although we need to get someone in there to repair our shields. Ooh, we're gonna take damage. I don't like that. You know, I'm definitely misplaying this. I don't know how to play it properly. Okay. Well, our chain ion is getting powered up, though, is the thing. Frank or Z, get out of there, get to the med bay. We're going to power that up since we have extra system power right now. Okay, we're going to fire up the... our ion went down just when it was getting good. I'm going to fire... I think we're going to auto-fire how we have it set up with our missiles firing at their shields and our burst laser firing at the weapons. Let's just drain all of this. And actually, we really do need to attack their hacking. This is gonna get kind of hairy here. We'll just send everybody to the med bay. Okay, we should be pretty okay now. Since we took down their shields. This is a rough fight, another fight I really need to learn from in the future. Now that their hacking's gone. Burst laser Mark III hype. Okay, the oxygen is taken down. This could be the end of the run right here. Trying to get the oxygen back up. Send Bagel Z in now, and once Bagel Z is there, we're going to send Franker Z back. And, come on. And send Tay Earn. Okay. Everyone back into the med bay while the oxygen comes back. Ooh, that was harrowing, to say the least. We've got some hull damage here that we're going to fix first. Oh, let's not open all those doors, because we need oxygen in the med bay. Wow, turning out to be a pretty long episode. It's been a decent run, despite a lot of miscues. Okay, first we're going to work on that. That damage. Okay, send these two back to heal up. Take Earn, go to the med bay. Other two, get out here. Okay. Everyone back. Now we'll try the oxygen thing. I really should one day just figure out if it does work, or look it up on the internet. And frame for Z, I need to heal back up some. Okay, the chain ion. We're gonna keep that higher just so it doesn't go off first. I think we're gonna start with chain ions from now on, and then have our burst laser down here, so that goes off first. Because if the burst laser goes away, we can revert back to the Artemis. Is my thinking behind that? Okay, everyone's healed up. Burst laser. Oh, power down the Artemis. Oh. Okay. We're gonna go to this store because we can get there immediately. Well, actually, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go to that store and get to the exit. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's the same either way. So let's go here. I think this is the safer option. Just going here immediately. 60 to fix our hull. We're gonna probably sell something here in a minute, but we'll see. Burst laser Mark 3, 19-second charge time, and 4 required power, but 5 shots. I think I think honestly this is a better use of both power, and it will be more total damage, or a higher DPS at least. This is really good for a YouTube video doing, let's do some math. Let me edit this out, actually. Okay, so 12-second charge time divided by 3 shots that's 4 whatever units for shots per seconds per shot, whatever. 19 divided by 5 is, well, a little better actually. So it is higher DPS, and the 5 shots means you have a higher chance of doing more damage. I don't like depending on a 19-second recharge though for damage. We're gonna definitely get rid of the flat gun since I think we're cycling that out in favor of pylons. I think we're gonna hold on to the burst laser Mark II though, just in case for now. We're okay on everything else, on fuel and missiles, and I'd like to keep our scrap high for a next sector store. Actually, it was kind of a really... that's a good deal. We're going to take that. I'm glad this wasn't a fight because we don't have enough power to use that. Okay, and unpause. And we're just going to head to the exit. We're going to fight. Probably not a smart thing to do, given our history with fights, but we're going to do it. We're going to keep our chain ion. We really should, if we get another system power, we can use or another weapon power. It's pretty expensive though to use. Wait, is that how everything how I want everything? Okay, yeah. We're just going to auto fire for now. That did not work out too well. We're going to wait to fire our burst laser until after our chain ion has gone and taken out their shields. There we go. That didn't work out. They're taking out our oxygen. We're going to send our weapons, man. We're going to send our engine man to go repair their weapons. Got everybody in weird positions now. We want to keep up our chain island so we can keep taking down stuff, even if that means it. Even though we're going to power up the Artemis and fire at the weapons, keep firing the chain island, so it does as much damage as possible at various things. Okay, got our full power back on weapons. We're going to go back to the burst laser. I'm definitely not handling this very well at all. Actually, we need to stay on the weapons. We're just going to try and keep taking out systems. Power up the Artemis while we can. Should have taken care of that sooner. They have no reason to jump away right now since they're winning. Power down the Artemis, power back up the burst laser, keep attacking just their weapons. And hopefully, if we keep this well, they shouldn't be able to hit us again. Okay. Send these two back over to repair. There's no oxygen in there, so it could get a little hairy. Okay, we're gonna get them out of there first before we do anything else. Okay, gonna keep the auto fire going. Power up the med base since our engines are completely gone. Ooh, this one. Oh wow, that's gonna be the run killer. The run we might beat this enemy, but that's gonna be what kills the run. He's losing 2 crew members in 1 hit. Should have just sent them to the med bay. I was actually just getting them out of the unoxygenated place. And the bright side is that this video is getting long, so. I think this synergizes pretty well though, having a chain on the burst laser. We can just keep their shields down pretty much permanently now, and just fire at their weapons. You know, I don't hate it, but we just we need to win this fight. So, if there's a store that sells crew members, you will hire them. That was a very good takeaway, though. I'm thrilled with that, quite honestly. Let's go take care of this first. Not too much to say. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's plenty to actually say about it, but that was, you know, this is where I need a lot of practice in these later sectors. I mean, it was a great scrap takeaway. I don't think I've ever gotten that much scrap in one sector, or one beacon, I'm sorry, one area on normal at least, probably not even on easy. You know, I'm very disappointed that I lost 2 crew members in 1 hit when I should have been managing them better. I was about to send them to the med bay anyway. That irks me. I'm just not happy about it at all. The battery backup wasn't really a waste, but we never used it, so I guess that does make it a waste. To revise my statement. And I mean, we're built pretty well. The chain island and burst lasers synergize pretty well. If we want to, we can be able to use this charge laser now, I think. It costs 100 scrap to do so. Might be, actually, honestly, that would synergize very well. We can't get to a store right now. We're going to go ahead and just do that. Actually, probably should have saved the reactor power and just used our backup battery. I'm gonna jump to the distress beacon and then go to the exit. It looks... You have encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is on board. I'm gonna hail them. 2 fuel, -2 fuel, +4 missiles. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna roleplay, just since we're not using missiles, but there's no real good reason to do that, but we did it. Yeah, we'll sell all our drone parts. We're not using drones. Okay, 6th sector. Slug controlled or uncharted. We're gonna go to slugs. It would be really cool to get a store right off the bat. Okay, we're gonna go here because I think that gives us the most potential next beacons to go to, thus the most potential stores we could find. Hire Slocknog. Yeah, we need another crew member. He will be a shield guy if we magically get 2 more crew members. But for now, he's gonna go work on be our engineer. Store. Well, there is a store. We're gonna try. We need to repair hull damage. I'm gonna play this a little conservatively. It'd be nice to have the reward. Not even gonna look at what they have. It's probably gonna hurt me. They're gonna have something incredible. At this point, since we are built, we're gonna sell that and actually finish repairing. While we're at it, let's buy out fuel, and we got plenty of missiles, and we're not built to missiles, so we won't waste that. Hey, another store. We're gonna head to the exit just because I've never gotten to Sector 7, I believe, so we're gonna try and get there. Be a little pacifist here, but I don't think there's too much benefit we can get out now that I think this might be our end game setup, unless we just magically get awesome weapons. 2 shields, that's just incredible, honestly, to have at this point. We've got 2 weapons that speed up, that start firing faster, or that get better the longer you use them. So hopefully we can keep up both weapons, keep them going at all times. Okay, good. They're not taking out the weapon room. That's what scares me, is losing charges on our charge laser and having to revert back to the burst laser. They've taken out our shields. We're gonna send Slocknog to go fix that. The battery backup. Ooh, that is dangerous. We're gonna open these doors. Get all this venting. You know, I'm not too happy with what's going on right now. They have a good chance of beating us, quite honestly. We're gonna fire missiles now, and we're gonna take out their evasion chance. That might have been the worst thing that could have happened. That ion. Can't power up the burst laser. Franker Z is starting to die. Oh goodness. This very well could be the end of the run. Power up the med bay. Get Franker Z healing. All of our damage comes from our missiles now, so good thing we have them. I guess it's because we have a slug that we can. Our oxygen is currently down. That's not a good thing. Slocknog, you're gonna have to give up your work and just come survive. And we're just gonna auto fire this. Because we can't repair, I have to keep the chain ion up. That's essentially our shield right now. It's keeping their shields down, and we're keeping their weapons down by continually attacking. Oh, goodness. Our oxygen's back on. I'm honestly a little surprised we survived that. But I'm thrilled, because this is turning out to be a nice long episode, because we're doing the best we have so far in the 3 runs. I am recording these first 3 at least all on the same day. These first 3 episodes. I guess now's as good a time as any to talk about what I'm going to try and do, at least while I'm waiting for Dark Souls 2 to come out. I'm going to try and record as much as I can and hopefully release about 3 videos a week, 3 or 4. There will be some kind of schedule, might be in the video by the time you're watching it. So we'll see how all that works out. But yeah, that's the plan as of the moment. Chain Ion saved my butt there. Oh, Slocknog, go repair stuff. Chain Ion, because it just kept their shields down, so I didn't have to... Actually, I guess I didn't really need it now that I think about it. I could have switched the Charge Laser and the Artemis, since keeping their shields down didn't affect the Artemis, really, because it shield pierces. Regardless, we survived, which is really all that matters. Goodness, this is probably going to get to 90 minutes. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that, because that means I will die immediately after the very next jump. Send everybody back. Power up. Why don't I... Oh, duh. Oh, everyone's full health. We're in a nebula, which is why I can't see everything. Okay, everything looks to be fine. We're going to jump here and then jump to the exit and see if we can't... oh, why is Burst Laser power up? Okay. Store. We gotta go to the store. We gotta go. We gotta repair our hull. 3 stores in this sector. Wow. Don't need drones. We already had that. We got rid of that. None of those are... I'm actually thrilled with what we got here. None of it was useful, so I don't feel bad for leaving something behind. I know how valuable missiles... I should have bought 1 missile, because missiles are very valuable to us at this point. But that sector... wow, I'm surprised we're getting out of this as well as we are. We're gonna jump to the next sector. This is the first time this is my best run ever now, officially. Jump. Distress. I'm scared of what a distress beacon means in this sector. No, never do giant alien spiders. Never do it. Lots of scrap. The scrap is definitely increasing. That's a good thing. I think we're gonna just try and get to the next sector as quickly as possible. I think that's the strategy for the rest of this run. Okay, they've got so much stuff going on. They've got how many drones? They've got 2 drones and hacking. Hacking the medbay, not that big a deal. For now, I'm gonna fire our first shots of our laser at their come on, Chain Ion, come on. Give me what we need. Okay, they've got crap. We're gonna fire our lasers at their drones, because this drone here is their anti-personnel drone is gonna be a real issue. We're gonna keep auto-firing at their shields for now. They jumped away. I am completely fine with that. I've never been more fine with that outcome. I guess we almost started giving them trouble. I like that in this game, oxygen is an optional thing. Franker Z, you gotta get out of there. I thought you would be able to finish that off. Slocknog, why are you just sitting there? Why do I have you just sitting there? Franker Z, go back to the battery. Slocknog, go help. Slocknog. Actually, Slocknog, go to the medbay, because you're close to your engines. Franker Z is gonna get to heal up a little bit on his way back to the cockpit. So, no pressure, self, but having a good run. Imagine how good it would be without losing 2 crew members for no reason. Save these new positions. Actually, we've lost 3 crew members so far, so... okay. Everything... okay. Oh, oxygen has not been repowered. That's why everything is... it's why there's no oxygen coming back. I was kind of wondering about it, but I didn't say anything. That would have been the worst ending to a run ever. This would stop being my best run and start being my worst. Very, very quickly. Wow. I almost just killed my crew doing that. Oh. Okay. Let's jump. 1, 2, 3, 4 it looks like. 2, 3, 4. Let's go up the middle just in case there's a store. Pretty much stores, I think, at this point are going to be for fixing our hull. 3 bars of shields. They've got a bunch of drones that we're going to want to take out. Charge multiple times. Gotta take out their shields. The charge, I still got to figure out this charge laser mark too. I don't like them being able to take out even a layer of my shields. It makes me nervous. We're gonna just auto fire for now, especially since the charge laser. Does the charge laser have to hit too? Because I haven't seen it fire more than 1 shot, and I don't know if I'm doing it wrong. Probably. We're gonna both of these online actually. We're gonna just try and bombard everything. Is that our charge laser? I think I need to look into how to use it properly. Let's lock on, go for repair the shields. Actually, let's close these doors. You can't close the doors. Oh well. Okay, Artemis. Oh crap. Artemis, take out their weapons. Burst laser, take out their weapons. They have a very high dodge chance right now. I'm gonna try and take care of that by attacking the cockpit. Okay, shields are almost back up. Okay, that went very well. 8 missiles, 20. I'm definitely taking that at this point. That worked out in our favor. Definitely worked out in our favor. Yeah, these fights are getting more intense, taking a lot of damage. It'd be nice to have a recovery, whatever the augmentation is that heals your ship, repairs your ship, whatever it is. Recovery arm? I think that's what it's called. That takes 15% of your scrap. Whatever it's called. Time to jump. 2, 3, okay. Hopefully we'll get to a store. I think this is our new strategy though. Chain ion, burst laser, and Artemis. Distress, I'm not messing with it. I want to get to the 7th and 8th sectors for the first time. Ooh, Pegasus missile. Let's look at it. I think I got this in a previous episode. Can't even remember now. Creative missile design allows for 2 projectiles for the cost of 1. Requires 3 power. That's a turn off. 20-second charge time is a terrible turn off. 2 damage, 5 shield piercing. That's 2 shots though that do. So that's really 4 damage. I think we're gonna probably end up selling that because I don't want to have to learn something new. Oh, store and right before the jump. Let's go ahead and sell that. Could sell this honestly. I need to learn about how to use it before I try to. Hacking, clone bay, drone control comes with combat drone. Do they? They don't have a defense drone. It might be in our best interest to buy drone control at this point. Pilot. These are both pilots. it could be useful to... Ooh, plus 10? What is my... He's plus 10. So... Ship. Crew. Store is what we want. We could get this guy. This guy would be more beneficial to us to buy. Drone control comes with combat drone. We could sell the combat drone and just hope that we run across I think this is, at this point, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna sell this, buy another crew member, and spend the rest on fuel and missiles. So this is our, I took a big step. This is our new, this is our build. We are committing to this. I am committing to this. I don't know, I should probably stop saying we eventually. Wait and steal supplies. 2 damage to the hull. Didn't get anything out of that. That's kind of disappointing. You live and you learn. Okay. You go repair. Slocknog repair. Everyone go repair. Okay. Our new crew member. Sprechen die Deutsch, I think that's what I'm going to call him. He has increased repair speed. He's going to be our weapon manager, I think. Well, actually... Slocknog... this is going to be our new default positions, actually. We still have this battery backup. We might use that for drones. Or for shields. I'm not sure yet. Okay, Sector 8, the last is this a boss? We're gonna find out. Well, achievement unlocked. See, first time. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you?" Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Terzil of the NG Brigade speaks up and suggests potential counter to the rebel technology. Risk all or save nothing. Explain the weakness of the enemy fleet, the rebel flagship. Tully responds, "It's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We will do what we can to hold off their warships, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship. Your current outposts can provide some repairs and fuel, and the other repair stations can provide aid as well. Good luck. 10 fuel and 2 hull points repaired." Oh goodness, this is exciting. Jump. Repair. Okay, that's cool. That's the rebel flagship. Okay. Base? Do we have to go to this base? I think we probably should, because we have a repair here. And provide supplies. Okay. So we're gonna come here first, I think. We're gonna try and take a quick path. We're gonna see if we can hit all 3 of these things, though. The last stand. Wow. This is... oh goodness, my crew needs to heal. Okay, I just avoided that because I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. We have no scrap. I think they'll just give us stuff. It sounds like. I don't know if that's true. I've been wrong plenty of times before. And since we have no scrap, it probably shouldn't matter. We're just gonna see what's going on. I've never done this before, so. Lots of supplies. Okay, that's very nice. I don't know if I'm going to need that much fuel. Rebel flagship. Oh, the rebel flagship is going to the base. Okay. So we're okay. Okay, steal supplies from the civilians. We're gonna go to the Federation base, I guess. You arrive near the Federation base to find the bulk of their fleet skirmishing with rebel forces. You hang back near the far side of the moon to avoid conflict. There's not much you can do to help in that battle, and your mission holds the key to turn the tide of the war. You prepare for the face of the flagship. This is epic. Kind of just no way to... Okay, I guess this is... Do we go here? I think that's the... I don't think we fight... Okay, we're gonna do this. I don't know if this is the smart way to handle this, but pretty exciting. And they cloak. Good. I'm assuming I'm going to get wrecked. Okay, hacking. That's super cool. Taking away my entire evasion chance. And cloaking. Okay. Chain iron. They have 4 bars of shields. They have 4 weapon rooms. Oh. Fire the Artemis at their shields. And these all look pretty strong weapons, but we can target them individually, I think is the advantage we have. Come on, shields. Come on. Oh, those are missiles anyway. Okay, we're firing chain ion. We want to keep up as much as possible. Which of these is going to be the worst for us? Which one fires missiles? Where are the missiles coming from? I don't know. Okay, missiles are coming from this one. We're going to die pretty quick here, I'm assuming. Okay. Fire a missile, fire a missile. We are definitely underdogs. This is... we want our Artemis up first since we have so many missiles. We're about to die, but it's not in vain because this is exciting. Franker Z, get out of there. Get to the mid bay. Franker Z is lost. Brecken... Well, there's no... They've got fires started, so there's no point in even going up there. We're just gonna do our best to keep our weapons up. But, oh, rats. Well, that is the end of the run. That was extremely exciting for me. That was my first time getting this far. I think that beats my high score by about 1,000. We'll check that. Yep, the Bagel Nation beat it by a little bit over 1,000, 1,050. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to leave a like. I really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos from this playthrough or from any other games, especially Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2, check out my channel, subscribe, and anyway, thanks for watching. This has been StudiousToe.